this is an amazing next level apple cider vinegar concoction for you. I know a lot of us are taking apple cider vinegar daily. There's actually a whole market now for apple cider vinegar shots. What I love to do is combine some of the most healthy foods into that apple cider vinegar to make the flavor a little bit different. As I take my apple cider vinegar daily, I like the change in flavor, but also the change in nutrition. And this one combines turmeric, ginger, and apple cider vinegar. I mean, wow, that is a powerhouse in itself, is it not? So apple cider vinegar, which may help us with weight loss, improve our blood pressure, our cholesterol. It may help us regulate blood sugar, but then we add turmeric and ginger, which really need no introduction. They are powerhouses as anti-inflammatories, antioxidants. This is like the trifecta of nutrition, isn't it? All in one jar. And so what you're going to do, if you have especially the fresh root, I like to use the fresh root for this recipe, you're going to slice your turmeric and your ginger, you're going to add them to a jar, and you're simply going to cover them with the apple cider vinegar. You're going to want to put a higher ginger content in it if you have problems with the bitterness of turmeric. Turmeric can be a very bitter root, and so you might want to put twice the ginger as the turmeric, maybe even 3 times. So play around with a proportion that works for you. I'm in the 2 parts ginger to 1 part turmeric camp myself. I like to use peeled turmeric and ginger in this because ultimately I like to use the roots in recipes, or at least have that option, and I tend to like them better as a culinary root if they don't have the peels. And so you can kind of decide, I mean, if you don't really have a lot of time and you just want to slice them, just put them in there with the peels and decide later if you're going to actually use them, because you don't have to use them. A lot of the benefits of these roots are going to be imparted into your apple cider vinegar. Consider your own lifestyle and whether you want to peel them or not peel them. And you know, I do it either way. You're covering them with the apple cider vinegar. You're putting a lid on. Use a plastic lid. The apple cider vinegar will corrode metal lids, and so you want to get a little stash of plastic lids for these sorts of projects. You're going to cover it. You're going to give it all a swish, and you're going to put it in your pantry. Let it sit in your pantry for at least a couple of weeks. As it sits, the benefits, the flavors of your roots will be imparted into your apple cider vinegar. And so after the 2 weeks pass, you can then begin to use the apple cider vinegar as you do your apple cider vinegar. So if you do vinegar shots, this is now the ACV vinegar shots. It's just infused with turmeric and ginger. And so you're going to have a little difference in flavor, which will change things up for you, and you're going to have the difference in nutrition. This vinegar itself will last for months. I wouldn't really worry about it. As you empty the vinegar and you're just kind of left with roots in there, those might begin to spoil. I would tend to use those in the beginning just so you don't risk spoilage, and then go ahead and just keep that vinegar on your shelf. It's going to last, and you're going to be using it daily anyway, so it hardly matters, right? Okay, so enjoy this turmeric ginger vinegar and give us a little report what you think about it, what ratios maybe you use. And so this is just one flavor option for all of your wonderful apple cider vinegar experimentations. Try this, find more flavor combinations for your apple cider vinegar, and find lots of information about herbs, spices, and healthy foods on the Fresh Bites Daily website.